A.K.A. Homegrown. Good day to you folks. Welcome to A.K.A. Homegrown, where we're smoking the blues in the loo. That's right. Coming to you live from Doc Blues Studios in beautiful Overland, Missouri. It's a great day to listen to the blues. Always. Sitting across the studio from me, the one, the only impeccable, the blues banjo picker for St. Louis. It's Richie Darling.
I like that. That's now my official title, right?
That is your official title. Sitting across the studio table from him, the one, the only Doc Blues himself, John Walrath.
Howdy.
Heidi. Well, hello there, Heidi. And me, well, I'm some guy named Phil. And you know what? I'm picking and blowing my nose. That's the best music I know how to play. So let's get to it. It's A.K.A. Homegrown, smoking the blues in the loo. Yeah!
El Nino, baby.
El Nino. According to the weather, we're going to get a nor'easter on first day of spring.
Well, it's a good day to be alive.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody ready for a good homegrown Friday, as we call them around here?
Oh, man, I'm hanging out with my homegrown homies.
That's right. It's the homegrown homies here at A.K.A. Homegrown. So, what do you think, Doc?
I think we should keep it extremely homegrown today.
Okay, that sounds like a winner. What do you say, 15 and 15?
Well, I don't think we can do the whole 15, but we can do some highlights.
We can do part A today.
We'll
How's
do
that?
part A today and part B next time it's 4 o'clock, I guess.
Next time it's 4 o'clock.
And we're talking about of course, St. Louis Blues Society's new CD for 2016. What's it called?
15 from 15.
So 15 cuts of St. Louis local homegrown blues.
That's right.
Kind of cool. They're keeping this thing going here after the 14 and 14. What are they going to do when 2030 comes around? A double album?
It's digital. It's digital, Doc.
Every bit of it by
on
then.
one album.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't need my disc washer much anymore.
Your disc washer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With that $12 bottle of water that they used to sell.
Yes, I was going to say, what is it, ionized?
Yeah.
I just spit on them and rub it with a cloth.
Pretty much what I did after the water ran out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well,
The water.
You guys.
Yes, I'm a Missouri native, folks.
That's right.
So you need to get your washboard then.
That's right. You know there's an R in it.
Well, why don't we just kick this thing off and jam that track out and see what we got? Let's hear what it sounds
Take
like.
a listen.
No.
Who we got first up, Doc?
Let's, we just don't do things in order around here. And I kind of like that.
I can go with that.
Yeah,
Except 420, because But
We
anyway,
got to do that on time, yeah.
Maybe I should save that other one for this. What do you think?
Save that one for the
The
dinner.
one that we were previewing earlier?
Yeah, that's probably a good one for the with lack of a better one, and
Well, here's one. I think we might have played this one before, but we got to keep it all in semi-order here from Country Bill Edwards. He's a drummer, harp player, singer kind of guy from the Atlanta area that's been here for quite a while, and he's playing with quite a few cats around town. It's called Homesick in St. Louis. Country Bill.
Tell me, babe, what you trying to do? Tell me, baby, what you trying to do? You left me homesick in St. Louis, Lord, when you say that we're through. Still love you, babe, no matter what you do. Still love you, baby, no matter what you do. Well, I'm homesick in St. Louis, Lord, when you say that we're through. Well, you're always on my mind, you cause my heart to rock. I try to think of something long to make it stop. You know it ain't easy getting over you. It's been 6 months, baby, still trying to see it through. Tell me, babe, what you trying to do? You left me homesick in St. Louis, Lord, I'm dealing with his blues. Still love you, babe, no matter what you do. Still love you, baby, no matter what you do. Well, I'm homesick in St. Louis, Lord, I'm dealing with his blues.
AKA Homegrown. Yeah.
How about that?
Homesick in St. Louis. We heard that one before, but it's definitely worth another play. and
Always.
another listen.
Always. You can be homesick living in St. Louis and be homesick in St. Louis.
You know,
I'd rather enjoy being homegrown in St. Louis.
Well, I agree with that statement too, my friend. I agree with that statement myself. Yeah. So what do you think, Richie? You started to say something there, and I cut you off.
Homesick in St. Louis. I was thinking about that, and you know, it kind of almost reminds me of what's that song? New York's Not My Home. Woo! Oh, careful there, Sonny boy. That was an actual effect. Some people use that in the music.
Yes.
It's a click track.
Yeah. So what's the song? It's New York's Not My Home.
New York State of Mind.
No, it's a Jim Croce song, I think, or yeah, I think it's Jim Croce. You guys don't know that one?
I'm not there. So,
well, anyway, the point I was making is that sometimes in an urban environment, even though there is so many people, you do miss home. You know, you miss if you're not from there. You know.
I agree with that statement.
I mean, I grew up in sort of a small town, you know, southeast Missouri, and it's definitely more rural, whole different culture. I left it for I left it for a lot of really good reasons, but you know, sometimes I miss it because it's where I lived.
That's it.
Well, I know when I moved from Detroit down to Nashville, I don't know whether it was just the fact I was in the South or not, but people were a hell of a lot more friendlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the culture. Yeah.
Of course, I moved to a town about 40 miles outside of Nashville for the first month or two, and that was real down home.
Where did you live?
Dixon.
Dixon.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to live in the huge town of, Laverne.
Oh, yeah, Laverne. That's just south of Shirley, right?
Yeah. But we pulled into town the first day with Missouri tags on the car, and here I am pulling in with this Gran Torino, and we go to the grocery. And I'm not kidding you. It was a grocery, ammunition, and firearms store, and hardware store. Yeah,
Doggy.
yeah. So the first thing they said when we walked through the door is, "We ain't got no guns here." And
But we got any kind of ammo you want.
yeah, they had any kind of ammo you wanted though. But
You go see my cousin Junior if you want a gun.
that's about the size of it, yes. And the folks were nice, but they were just a little bit on the
Skeptical side.
skeptical side until we made our presence known that we were there as the peaceful people.
It's like James McMurtry said, "Hey, where you going? I already know. I heard Brother John talking at the Texaco. It's a small town.
That's it. You got it, brother.
Everybody knows your face."
You got it.
You're that Yankee hippie, aren't you?
Yeah, I was the Yankee. I wasn't a hippie
Yes,
back
sir,
then.
and I know it's not legal yet.
Oh, here at the Homegrown Show.
Here at the Homegrowns. Play us something, Doc. Get us out of here.
Man, I'll tell you, I'm in the
Play us
mood
something
for,
that is legal.
for some Miss Jubilee.
Oh, always
She makes me
Miss
feel at home.
Jubilee.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yep. Well, give me a sign, girl.
Baby, make a move, give me a sign. I'll sweep you off your feet. Running out of time, give me a sign. I'll sweep you off your feet. Baby, make a move, give me a sign. I'll sweep you off your feet. Well, baby, make a move, give me a sign. I'll sweep you off your feet. Running out of time, give me a sign. I'll sweep you off your feet. Baby, make a move, give me a sign. I'll sweep you off your feet.
Hey, y'all listening to AKA Homegrown, where they're smoking the blues in the loo.
Yep.
Yeah. You love it when people just show up, don't you?
Yeah.
Man,
Now,
I
that
got
was,
to start locking that studio door when we come in here, man. It's that old dude again.
Yep. I think he's going to come in and do a PSA here in a little while.
Oh, man. He's in the kitchen making coffee.
There you go. Miss Jubilee.
She's pretty hip, yeah.
Yeah, she's been running around St. Louis since, well, about 2007.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
And she does have an exciting blend of music. You get out and catch her in live
band,
shows. She's got jazz, swing, R&B, and just the regular everything from the 20s to the 50s.
We had the pleasure of jamming with her, didn't we, over there at the Shapley's?
That's right. That's right.
Back.
I don't know if she was actually on stage with us, but certainly her backup band was there, and they played with us, and we had fun. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to catch Miss Jubilee, you can hit her emails at booking@miss-jubilee.com.
Very nice.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That's Miss Jubilee.
Well, fellas, shall we take it to the country somewhat here?
I think we should.
To the country?
Good one by
To the country.
Jim Edwards and our buddy Ethan Leinwand.
Ooh, nice.
This is going
Called
to be good.
Tampa Style. I got to think they're thinking about red when they come up with this one here. Now, when I think about red, it's usually Panama, but, yeah.
Happy Homegrown Friday.
the Blues in the Lou, and for your 420 break today. How about we roll our own? Here's Richie Darling and good old Doc.
What a great idea. You know what? You should grab that maraca.
I'll grab me a maraca.
Yeah.
Come here, maraca.
Senor.
The only thing that I'm looking for is a bag of weed and a $2 whore. Cheap whiskey in an old motel. A little slice of heaven in the middle of hell. Simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like. You can sing along. Simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like. Come on. A poker game that's got no limit. Iced tea with some vodka in it. I want to smoke great big cigars. Go to the east side to the titty bars. A simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like. Simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like. Yeehaw.
Simple life, y'all, man.
Country nights wearing me down. Different city, but the same damn town. Weary eye counts away the mile. Living this life like it's going out of style. I said, simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like. Simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like. Yeehaw. Sing it again. Simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like. Simple life, simple life. Lord, give me what I like.
Yeah, it's a simple life, a.k.a. Homegrown Friday.
Oh man, that got me stoned.
Works for me. Why don't we hear some other music?
Sure. Let me just get that going for you.
Oh, I thought that was done.
All good in the hood, brother.
Well, here's a good one from Renee Smith with Tom Maloney from the Soulard band playing guitar called Let the Demons Out. Man, this is a rockin' one. I like this.
I'm gonna let my consciousness take a break. I'm gonna release my soul from my deepest thoughts. Let the demons out. Let the demons out. Some time to catch my breath because too many people were to death. Let the demons out. Let the demons out. Let them 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 out. Oh.
a.k.a. Homegrown Renee Smith there. She
needs the exorcist to come visit her.
Man, she got the nickname the Queen of St. Louis Soul.
Oh, nice.
She got some soul.
Yeah, born in St. Louis, raised in the East St. Louis area. And she began singing in church at Mount Zion Baptist at the age of 12.
A lot of musicians get into it like that.
Oh, yeah, especially blues musicians. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I used to sing in church, but we didn't have a really organized effort of church choir. You know, do you guys ever sing in church?
Yeah. I sang in Latin. I was Catholic.
Oh, cool.
I was the choir director.
No idea what I was saying, but
for a church.
You were a choir director for a church.
Right.
That's cool.
Right. Well,
Down in Southeast Missouri?
No. Right here in good old St. Louis Mo.
Oh, right on.
It was Catholic, I think. Anyway. Yeah, Renee Smith there. Powerful
all right,
voice.
Renee.
Powerful voice.
Yeah, Tom Maloney playing some guitar there, too. Tom's been around for a long time. He played with Benny Smith, and back in the day, he played with the Imperial Soul Review back in the 60s, I think, with Jim Stonebreaker. But it seems to me he was playing bass.
Aha.
Yes. In fact, he's playing bass with John McVie, our recent transplant from Texas here. Y'all got to get out and see some John McVie.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him yet.
He is the shizzle.
He is the shizzle, huh?
To use the vernacular.
He's kind of in that Bugs Henderson vein, you know, that Texas shuffling kind of guy.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Texas shuffling.
Yeah.
What else we got on there that we want to give a yell to today?
Well, first of all, it's the St. Louis Blues Society CD, and
we should
maybe just talk about them for just a
yeah.
few seconds. They're the Blues Society in St. Louis. That's what they're called.
Right.
They're heavily involved in the Blues Museum. Is that correct?
They're cooperating with them. I know that. I'm sure that they're probably coordinating some of the bands that are going to come through there. They got a real nice performance venue in there, and the general, like the travel zoo people, are really jumping on the bandwagon. Their interactive stuff is going to be killer, from what they say.
Right on.
Of course, and you got all this modern technology that just Robert Johnson would think you must have sold your soul to the devil for. You can go in there and compose your own blues song on the computer, even if you can't play nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Well, you know, you just put some lyrics that 0145, or if you're some of the cats we like, just the one. And that's enough, man. If you get enough boogie going, you know, think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you get enough of the boogie going, you can do just about anything.
Yeah. When's that chord? Where's that chord change at? Ain't one.
There ain't
one.
When I wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, or change it anytime you feel like it. Yeah, that's when we're going to do it.
We call it arbitrary chaos. We don't really call it that.
No.
No, we just say, oh, shit, when's he going to change?
Do we just violate FCC rights? So
FCC, yeah, but we're not in FCC world anymore.
That's right. Now we're in
I meant to say shirt.
International. What's that next? What you find another cut on that album?
Yeah, this is a young group, I think. I don't know much about them. They're called Letter to Memphis. They got a bit of a shuffle going on here called the Oleatha Shuffle. Now I'm thinking these boys must be from the south side if they're talking about Oleatha.
Very good.
Would you say so?
I pass that street all the time.
Every day.
Well, we're taking a drive down it now with Letter to Memphis, I guess.
My hair was just fine. Won't keep it moving instead of just passing the time. And for me, I was just jumping in line, doing the Oleatha shuffle all the way around town. So I was shuffling. let's add a little bit more. See you there waiting, don't you worry no more. Just all across the park like ain't no show. Do the Oleatha shuffle all the way around town. Holding hands, making plans, singing a song as we walk through home. 2 by 2, a numbers groove. Everyone around town is doing something new. It's you and me, baby. That's sure. Well, we better let's add on a little bit more. See you there waiting, don't you worry no more. Just all across the park like it ain't no show. No, do the Oleatha shuffle all the way around town. And we'll be doing the Oleatha shuffle all the way around town. And we'll be doing the Oleatha shuffle all the way around town.
All right, guys and guys, we're rocking it out with AKA Homegrown, Smokin the Blues in the Lou.
So, did you have another PSA for us today, or is your friend going to read it?
Well, this here's Grandpa Grumpy
Oh, there he is.
with another Grandpa Grumpy PSA. Now, that's the Prepared Stoner Advisory. All right, now, last week I told you all about what you got to do to make yourself a pipe out of an apple. Now, I thought about telling you about a carrot and how to make a pipe out of it, but instead, I decided to turn the page a little bit and talk to one of my dear cousins from down in Swamp East, Missouri. Now, after y'all run yourself off a fresh batch of moonshine, what you got to do is you take your little moonshine and you use that in your water pipe instead of water. Now, it makes that stuff go through there as smooth as silk. And you don't get no burn afterwards until you drink that infused liquor. Now, that stuff will really got a kick to it. But anyway, if you smoke through it enough, you're going to get so happy that you're not going to worry about it when you drink that moonshine out of the water pipe. Well, that's the only advice I got for you today. This here's Grandpa Grumpy with the Grandpa Grumpy PSA. That's right, the Prepared Stoner Advisement.
Hey, where'd he go? He just ran right out of the room.
He don't like to stick around. He just wants to do his thing and be gone.
He'd be hitting it and getting it.
Hitting it and getting it. Yeah, he's done that his whole life.
I like how it's Grandpa Grumpy, but he's giving you real advice. He's not grumpy about it.
That's right.
Oh, no, there's no grumpy. I asked his grandkid one time, I said, do you know why they call him Grandpa Grumpy? And he said, well, he's not really grumpy, but he can get grumpy every now and then. And
If he misses that 420 break.
he's a grandpa, so he's got it down.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. Boys, oh boys.
That one freaks me out. I
That
gotta be
one
honest.
freaks you out?
That'll give me nightmares.
I'm sorry.
How about this?
Help! Help!
Okay.
Well, who's
like a
needing the help
cheesy-
is the question.
It's like a
though.
cheesy horror movie or a cheesy thriller. You know, it's like, help.
That's one of the.
So a little moonshine in your bong would be good, huh?
Oh,
Man, you better make sure it's not more than 50%,
why is that?
because it might light on fire, man.
Oh my goodness.
You know, you can light liquor on fire if it's got enough alcohol in it, more than 50%.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would just say to Grandpa Grumpy, make sure it's not too alcoholic.
Well, I can tell you that
Otherwise, you might explode your whole face right off.
Cousin Joe is a pretty good guy, and he tells me that this is a regular occurrence around his place. Now, of course, you don't want to mix fire and burning alcohol. Oh, you ought to hear what he does with the wood grain off the stuff that comes up off front. They put that stuff to work too, even.
Nice.
Yeah, they run the lawnmower with it.
Oh.
Mixes it with a little gasoline.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
Self-evident, indeed we do. But it ain't legal yet.
It's not legal yet, John.
Are we about ready to present our today's sponsor?
Yeah, we are dangerously near the 440 Munchie Break.
Yeah, I thought I heard.
And our 440 Munchie Break is being brought to you by Ma's Cookies.
Ma's Cookies.
You know, she ain't got no slogan.
There's no slogan.
That's
Those
right.
cookies speak for themselves.
They speak for themselves.
They'll talk to you.
Yes, they will. They speak to you in a very delicate and sweet voice, too.
And here's the cool thing is she actually does have a slogan, and the slogan is she doesn't have any slogan.
That's right. Yeah.
She doesn't have a slogan. Yeah.
Doc, what do we got for food today?
I don't know. Let's go into the restaurant here.
Let's go to the restaurant and find out what we're having today. Well, I had some Doc's coffee, which is pretty good, especially when you put it with one of Mom's cookies. And,
Coffee and cookies, that is a winning combination,
that is
I will
always
say.
a winning combination. Yes, it is.
Nobody's singing about any food on this new album.
Yeah.
We might have to resort to looking back in the past here. And
Hot dogs.
How about
Armored hot dogs.
How about donuts?
Donuts?
Yeah.
Did somebody say donuts?
Now, we've done this one before. It's a Soulard band song here. It's called Mr. Donut, and it's pretty funny too.
Well, I don't remember doing it, so I think we should do it again.
Okay.
You know, after it comes after the 420 break.
Soulard. I'm down on Soulard, walking down Russell Avenue. Number 9, there's Joni's. Let's see, where is it?
Doc's having a Soulard flashback.
I ain't got no hugging. I ain't got no squeezing. And every time you see me walking down the street, I'm eating. I feel bad. Yes, I have the blues. Won't somebody buy me a donut? I've got the Mr. Donut Blues. 'Cause when I'm feeling down and out, and I ain't got no loving, I head straight for the donut shop and buy happiness by the dozen. I get those big sprinkly donuts, but really I get a whole lot of big sprinkly donuts. I got a belly custom made for jelly. I got the Mr. Donut Blues. Can I do one more? Hey, all you women, you looking for something sweet? I mean like someone to call your own. Well, don't go messing with them barroom babes. Take Mr. Donut home. Yeah, Mr. Donut, he sticks with you long after the loving's done. And I went by there before I came here. They were all hot, fresh, and warm. But just buy me that jelly, 'cause I got the Mr. Donut Blues. Come on, Tommy. jelly drinks, double chocolate donuts, honey dipped and honey dew. I love donuts, but I eat them Twinkies too. Oh yeah. When I get the blues, I buy me a jelly donut. I saw the most beautiful, the most voluptuous. I was walking down the street, I passed right by, I saw the most incredible, oh so sensuous, can I say, yes, sensuous jelly donut I have ever seen. I mean, this donut was so full of jelly. When I lifted it up, I just wanted to caress it in my hands, use two hands. I mean, it was so full of jelly, I just put it up to my lips, took that first bite, and the jelly kind of oozed out the little hole in the side. I want my donut, give me my donut. I want the jelly right in my belly. I want the chocolate right here in my pocket. I want the cream, don't you know what I mean? Give me the jelly, I want the jelly. 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 I want that donut. I don't care what you people are saying. I know in this world of crazy health, food consciousness, and you are what you eat, and all that other stuff. I know the secret to long life and good health is eating a jelly donut full of sugar, and fat. And I guarantee you this, you will never see. I've been all over the world. I've been to L.A., I've been out to Potosi and Paris, Illinois, and I guarantee you this, you will never see a baked whole wheat tofu-filled donut. Thank you, Jesus. I want my donut. Give me my donut. I want the jelly right here in my belly. I want the chocolate right in my pocket. I want the cream. Don't you know what I mean? Give me that donut. 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 I want donuts. I've got the Mr. Donut. Yes, you know what they say about donuts, don't you? One is never enough. 2, 3, 4. Give me that. I want it. I got it. It's big. Big donut. I want the jelly right in my belly. I want the cream. I want that chocolate.
Donuts. Hey, a.k.a. Homegrown Homies. You got your donuts ready to go? Soulard Blues Band, Donuts.
Yeah.
For our Munchie
Back in 2006.
Munchie break there.
He wants his chocolate right in his pocket.
That's right.
You know, when they legalize it, a donut shop would be a very good investment.
Ooh, you know.
That,
You got the right toppings.
Imagine that. You could open up shop right next to the dispensary.
Yeah. You can open up one right down the street as far as I care.
donut shops and Chinese joints.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you guys. Every once in a while, we do talk explicit on the show, right? And I ran into this the other night. Someone had some of this more concentrated stuff. The wax and the shatter. You guys have heard of this stuff?
Yes.
And the dabs and the whole thing?
Yes.
What do you guys think about that? Just an opinion. Do you have an opinion about it yet?
I have an opinion, and it's satisfactory for younger folks. It is not satisfactory for older folks.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
I would say it's not satisfactory.
You
for
think
us
it's
older
millennials that are using the more concentrated, and the older folks, the old heads, are using the natural, the herb?
Well, personally, I think it's a waste of all efforts and everything to manufacture this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think I saw a video online of a place just exploding. It was a security footage from the inside, and one of the butane tanks that they use to make this concentrated oil and wax just exploded, burned them up, 3rd-degree burns. Really, really terrible.
Yeah, that and it what us old heads, which we don't really abuse, we truly use.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's just taking something and it's like drag racing. It's an automobile. Same equates to a nice bud versus this stuff that you break up and burn up.
Yeah, but there's also you could argue that if the concentrate if the raw herb is like beer, the concentrate is just kind of like whiskey, and I enjoy a good whiskey buzz, and you could make the same argument against whiskey. So it's like if you sip it,
right? It's all in how you abuse it.
Right, but you can't just sip. You can't just sip.
Well,
dabs.
and you could take a little off of
there-
a pin, like a little one.
That's the intensity is if you did the same thing, long-term effect on alcohol, if you were versus beer versus whiskey.
Yeah.
And you don't get that immediate rush off the whiskey. And it doesn't last any more or any longer than a beer, the buzz itself. Whereas if you do dabs, the buzz is intense. You go from 0 to 150 in 1.2 seconds, and it's not really. Personally, I didn't
find it
enjoy
pleasurable. Yeah,
I didn't find it pleasurable at all.
No.
I prefer a nice vapor tool.
Yeah,
Works better
Keep
than
it
anything.
natural.
And actually, the taste is just miraculous.
Plus, I think there are other benefits to the other cannabinoids in the plant itself.
Right.
That if you extract only the psychedelic portion,
Right.
you're not getting the health benefits of the other
the
parts
reason
of the
we
plant.
do it in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the benefits that we get on our mind and our bodies.
Yeah, and that's a new concept for a whole generation of folks. Is
Yes, it is.
that here this is actually a beneficial thing. You can only argue against it if you don't think it's beneficial.
Yeah, it wouldn't be trace markers in our brains that hardwires us to it.
Receptors, yeah.
If it wasn't meant to be interpreted.
Well, it's thoroughly domesticated now. We got a song to go out on.
Well,
Oh yeah.
we got to go out on.
Well, let's see.
So
Thanks for the
long,
candid conversation,
farewell,
guys.
Auf
Very good.
Wiedersehen, goodbye.
We should remind folks about the petition that's going around to get some medical cannabinoid going on here
Indeed.
Yep.
in the great state of Missouri. Our Illinois neighbors here have finally gotten hip to the situation, even though the doctors don't seem to want to prescribe it too easily, from what I hear. But
Yet.
Well, that's simply because
we're getting the ball rolling here.
Yep.
they're worried about repercussions.
There's
They're-
legitimate concerns there. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
the
So how much
repercussions.
time we got left there before the
We
the
got a-
tape runs out here?
we got
and
about
starts
5
slapping against
minutes.
the end of the reel.
About 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
So you got anything to take us out, instrumental, Doc?
I got one. It's an interesting group here. It's not totally blues, but it's somewhat into gender genre here.
In the gender genre?
Yeah, the
genre?
gender.
Is this off of the?
It's kind of
CD?
genre fluid, I guess, huh? It's the St. Louis Social Club with Rich McDonough and Tom Maloney again.
Cool.
Man, Tom, you better put a check in the mail for me here, brother. I got about 3 of your songs happening here today. He's a nice guy. I think he has been giving lessons for quite a few years
Cool.
out there at the folk workshop.
I don't know.
I believe so.
The folk
The place
school.
out there on Big Bend.
Not sure.
Oh man, I'm drawing a blank here. They've been there for years.
It's the folk school though, right? Is what you're talking about?
No,
something else.
It's a store, but I mean they're all
music folk.
That's it. Yeah.
music
I
folk.
think I was talking about a place in another state here. I'm in another state of mind.
Yeah, they do lessons in the basement there at Music Folk. I know. I'll say hi to Susie if she ever listens to the show. I don't know.
We're
He's
waving
waving
to you,
at you,
Sue.
Susie.
Hello, Susie
Hey,
Q.
Sue. Oh my God.
Another amazing musician in St. Louis, and as I understand, according to her Facebook updates, she is also the lead auto harp tuner and string changer.
You know, the auto harp's an interesting instrument. It takes you 5 minutes to learn how to play it and 2 days to tune it.
Yep. Yep.
Well, anyway, this one's Pike Peak from the St. Louis Social Club. Let's get social. Social.
Now when I'm walking with my baby, I feel 10 feet tall. Yeah, when I'm out with my lady, I feel 10 feet tall. She's a real pretty woman. Yeah, I'm the envy of them all. Yeah, she's a real high woman. She got her head up in a cloud. Yeah, she's a real high woman. She got her head up in a cloud, but her toes are firmly on the ground. I tell you, she's so good looking, she even makes her daddy proud. Yeah, my baby's 6'6", I'm all 5'5". Every time I hug her, I swear I'm going blind. Ain't that a real special woman? She's the envy of them all. I call her Pike's Peak, she calls me her butterball. Oh yeah.
AKA Homegrown, Smokin the Blues in the Lou. Thank you for listening to another fine program. Right
Have
here.
a nice week.
Live from Doc Blues Studios in beautiful downtown Overland, Missouri. I bid you adieu. Richie Darling.
See y'all next week.
Doc.
Have a great week, y'all.
And of course, on behalf of all the crew, I'm just some guy named Phil saying, see ya!
My baby's 6'6", I'm 5'5". Every time we slow dance, I gotta do it blind.